They're going to try and throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chris Johnson, 41 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hester to return from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Namath to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 2nd and inches, Namath. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Let's make these babies cry out right now. 24's the mic. Focus, defense, focus.
On 1st and 10 now, Namath. Flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 35. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. They find some open field here. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chris Johnson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Hester to return from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On second down, Peyton. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now Namath to throw. He'll drop this off to Peyton. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
24 is the mic. Not today, Ron. Not today.
To throw on first down is Namath. Going up top for Kupp. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Bears. Cooper Kupp, 67 yards. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Johnson again on second down. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On first down, it's Johnson. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 119 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll run on first down. Johnson, and give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On second down now, it's Johnson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Michael Vick. Dancing to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Here's Namath. Going to throw right side here, complete. 2nd and 11. Some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. Here's Namath. Going up top for Kupp. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. For the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chris Johnson, 51 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go. And we go 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Namath. Going up top for Kupp. And that's going to be incomplete. Good up.